Hello and
Okay.
welcome to X-Gen Tournament Recap for Day 1. We've got RTS and Mario versus SinDarkFatez and ShadowShield, and this is not the fourth time I've tried to start this video. Joining me for the cast is TripL.
Hello.
And we're going to start the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, we've been seeing, it seems RTS took one arsenal that I gave him here, this Tiger Strength Twist and Slide, and used it all the way through the tournament, so I'll bring that up just once so that we know what he's using every round.
It is one of my favorite builds to start off with.
I mean, it's good on Palace, it's good on just about everywhere.
Don't run it on Pano, and that's about it.
Ooh, Mario gets some damage in there, but he does get armor roast. RTS walking more than I'm comfortable with.
Alright, guard, that's alright.
I'm surprised RTS isn't using Tiger Strength more often. It's kind of an... Oh, there we go.
I mean, there's an argument to be made in both directions, you know? Sometimes you just need the lasers to be going more than you need it to be doing the big damage. Give your partner the cover they need when they're like behind the tree there. But they're putting in great damage. Sin's already dead. Shadow's taken 10. This -2 barely, or the negative damage seems to barely even slow Mario down right now.
He's trying to get me.
If not for that armor roast, this could already be over.
Absolutely. The -1 on a flame sword isn't the end of the world, but you always prefer the 3 damage knockdown. The stagger into other hits with your teammate can open interesting possibilities. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of lag right there. Nothing too significant. Appears that Shadow's roughly online based off of his hand, and I'm expecting the signature 21 damage Dance of Death to be coming out anytime soon. Or 14, as is the 2 attacks and the Dance of Death.
Alright. They've kind of lost their position here now. They're not fighting on the other side of the map. That was really advantageous for RTS and Mario, but they've split up, and RTS hasn't been able to just sit back. He really needs to try and dash his way to a corner somewhere and get that fire going, and Mario needs to get back in their face. Throttle Blaster will at least give him something to do at medium range.
Those willows are brutal.
Oh, there's the dance on Mario.
Now,
and he's at exactly 14 health.
Oh no!
Did the wrong one. Alright,
that was
still
not
alive,
the
although that
play.
could have been a fatal mistake.
Trying to overwrite the Tiger Strength there and keep the damage. At least he ate that instead of the dance, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised he didn't overwrite the Throttle Blaster. It feels like Tiger Strength's Life Laser still be better in this situation. Absolutely can't lose the dash, though.
Well, he did have another dash on bench, so that would have been, you know, losable. But again, right there, that was the time where you overwrite the dash, pick up the dash. Triple lasers here is not the answer.
Triple lasers is always the answer. Oh. That's some very severe lag right there.
Mario has yet to find a way to fix his stats. I wonder if he either started with it in his hand, or he's just that unlucky. He's down to like 9 capsules remaining without having found it.
That's true. -1, +1. It feels like if you're going to be running a heat, it's something you need to be comfortable staying at for a decent portion of your deck, or build very heavily around it. I don't find most people running... What's that?
There's another hit on the Mario.
Man,
at this point, using the vibration laser instead of the twist, he's got better angles for it.
That's true. I don't think he's making
this. That was not the play. He thought he was going to be able to create enough distance with the dash, but ShadowShield knew he was just a sitting duck as soon as he came down. And that's game 1. Tough fought, though.
For sure. It's the one time that going down the escalator of doom
147.22
isn't a mistake. 147 and 22.
Yep.
On my way.
Yeah, I think it might have been better to just go around one of the sides and see if you could dash far enough down the side and then drop down somewhere.
Yeah,
Create a
that
little
would be
space
another
first.
good play. As opposed to try having to go around ShadowShield's absurd threat zone, where you just get too close to them, bam, you're out of the game. Alrighty, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, play. Still using the same arsenal here. It's not my favorite for refinery, but it's not terrible either here.
Refinery definitely feels more like a palace that has one more level of walkways. You know?
There's just a couple of spawns that if you get the spawn here, you'll feel pretty useless. And you have to like get out on the walkways. If you have a walkway spawn, it's pretty good. Or the tower spawn. But if you have like the spawn down underneath or the spawn on the side of the staircase in the middle, it feels pretty bad there.
It's pretty good odds though that you don't get one of those spawns, right? There's only about 2 bad spawns and 5 good ones here.
Well, it's not that those spawns are bad, just they're not good for lasers. I don't mind either one of those spawns, I just don't like having lasers in them.
Yeah, absolutely, but that's what I'm saying. With the lasers even, odds are better that you'll get a spawn that's conducive for lasers than not. But still, it will really hurt you. I don't understand players who don't play with the nameplates on.
I mean, they just don't know.
No, I'm... friggin... Who... The name eludes me, but there was a relatively high-profile vet who also refuses to play with nameplates. And for the life of me, I can't.
Just forgot.
Just refuses, like, just does not play with nameplates, and it befuddles me. But I'm forgetting the name of that person. Regardless, it doesn't matter too much to this situation at hand. I'm always a fan of someone shooting triple laser. Unfortunately, it was taken by flash hole, it looks like.
Oh, he got me.
He's got to stop going up in the lifts.
It's useful to get that good angle, but not when someone's standing underneath you with a reincarnation.
I did not get. Alright, he's trying to get me. There.
He needs to be creating more space than he is if he wants to use these lasers too.
And playing closer to his partner for sure. At least he dashes towards Mario. Oh, there go the nameplates. It's a relatively painless pickup out of Mario, all things considered. Ooh. I'm not a fan of using the dash so much as a dodge tool in close quarters. People are throwing single reams at you. It almost always feels better to cartwheel and then leave the dash as something to escape after if they throw more projectiles at you.
I cannot speak to that as a jumper. Reincarnations are dangerous for us.
That's very true. They're like
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to compare it to. Now that I've betrayed my jumping kind. And
I also don't like dash on this map for that reason right there. That's
yeah.
what feels like happens 75% of the time. Like, oh, I'm gonna dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell off. I could have taken 2 from the bullet of fire, but now I'm gonna take 3 from the fall.
It's not ideal when you keep doing it constantly, that's for sure. Although, to be honest, RTS going back to his base, getting a better angle with those twist lasers, I didn't hate that.
He's also kind of using the dash as like a movement tool rather than trying to dodge with it, because you have to do like perpendicular to dodge things more.
Yeah, he's using the dash to run away from things. I'm a fan of people using dash while they're out on the map, just to reposition and get places faster, but not when you're trying to dodge things. It is a little bit noticeably choppy here, but it doesn't appear that there's been any situations where that has caused a noticeable impact.
There's still pretty good into this game.
Yeah.
RTS has managed to keep himself alive. Oh, Sin. Close. Oh, he just
This is
barely
right
gets
here.
it.
Goodness.
They've yet to really put any meaningful damage on Mario.
Absolutely. Although at this stage of the game, with the number of hits RTS has taken, if he goes down one more time, he'll be one shot for the rest of the game. And I'm not.
Ooh, there's a Dazzle Railgun.
It was still a passable trade for RTS and Mario, though. Like, I think
Got
it was
them
a 5
both
for
more or
6.
less one shot.
That's true. I think
Yep,
they're trying to go
resetting
for a
over
reset.
there.
RTS is
he's gonna come back at
completely missing
5.
Mario's attempted reset. That's
Yeah.
true. Okay. So he's one shot to the Dazzle Railgun. And no offense to RTS, but I don't believe in his ability to make a pickup without getting hit at least once.
Oh, that was a bad idea. He got separated from us.
Yeah, I think he would have been better off dropping the dash with the guard right now.
Bad idea.
Absolutely. Or just dashing away as soon as you respawn. Mario now has a devilish pickup to make. I'm not sure we know his shield. I think it's a Psycho
It
Shell?
was Psycho Shell earlier.
And no, I went by spawn. I meant like, really, if I went back the...
It should be.
What is it called?
Yep, still a Psycho Shell. It should be plenty possible. But it's not going to be pleasant.
With that shield and the amount of aura he has, it should be doable. It's difficult against the Dazzle, though.
Actually. Yeah, there.
Absolutely. But he's making good use of the train with the upper crane right there.
Oh, with the Willow right next to him. That's tough.
At least he didn't fall off the map. Good blocks. But the tempo, even if the pickup is made flawlessly from here on out, the tempo advantage is just now so strongly in ShadowShield's favor that I'm not sure they can recover from this.
Yeah, without a Tiger Strength on RTS or him being able to find meaningful angles, which he's struggled so far, I think it's going to be a very tough ask.
Shut.
Oh, those were some great rapid-fire blocks out of Mario. He got the aura just in time.
He's still in the same position where Sin's going to be right behind him with Willow, and Shadow's just holding on to plenty of aura to dazzle 2-3 times while he goes across that walkway.
Oh,
He can try and win the 1v1 here, but Sin's got a lot of health to chew through. And Shadow's decided to move up to pinch.
Mario wants to be able to use the crane as cover from the dazzles and incidental railguns as well. But with him being pressured from both sides, his best bet is to hope that Shadow overcommits, and instead he gets hit by a Psycho Blade.
GG. Alright, fuck.
That was another fairly close game, but that's a 2-0 lead now.
Maybe.
I wonder where Mario and RTS will take next.
I hate this.
157-12 to Panorama for game 3.
They willingly go to Panorama against ShadowShield.
3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, that's a tough one there. And looks like he's having a rough aura start.
Spawn.
But good guy ShadowShield.
Look at him, helping everyone out.
Mario was at 3 as well.
And Mario... That might have been Mario's Quantum Amp at the beginning.
Are you using Quantum Amp for now?
Mario used one, and I can't tell if Shadow used one. Did you know if he had a yellow at the start?
I think that ShadowShield used it and relearned it. That's what he did.
That makes sense. Well, I would not be surprised.
I mean, if you pick up the shield, it's time to go to war.
Absolutely. It's waiting.
Sin is not set up with whatever he's doing. He needs to just move in and start throwing.
Sin has a yellow. I would not be surprised if he's setting up for a Frightened Dance or a Frightened Psycho Burst combo out of ShadowShield.
Very well could be.
And I would be very scared about
Mario is also
out of
quantum
Mario.
amping.
Regardless of who's throwing them, everyone is above 10 aura, except for RTS right now. One more and he gets the 2-hit threshold out of a Psycho Burst. But I'm sure some debris damage will fix that. And yep, there's the frightened Psycho Burst.
Mario laid that down too. Gets the hit, but Mario takes 15. And
this is a done deal.
Full chaos here, but I feel like there's not enough coordination for them to overcome
and
this.
RTS is one shot to make this pickup, and he's not going to.
Nope.
There's no chance.
The frightened Psycho
They
Burst.
use Psycho Burst. Why?
Well, that is the 3-0 victory for Shadow and Sin, looking very strong on Panorama, but fairly close games on both Palace and Refinery. Fairly good showing, but we see now why Sin and Shadow locked in that second seed.
The moral of the story: don't take ShadowShield to Panorama, and especially don't Quantum Amp him.
And don't buy him dinner first either, jeez.